Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter from paper 2 integration. Now already we have studied the chapter derivative. Now this integration is based on derivative. Okay. Now students, we all of you know, suppose I have taken derivative of any function. Derivative of, suppose I will take x raised to 4. You know it is equal to 4x cube. Okay, derivative of function is 4x cube. Now here I say integration of 4x cube dx equal to x raised to 4 plus c. Actually integration means anti-derivative. Okay, now here derivative of x raised to 4 is 4x cube. So integration 4x cube is x raised to 4 plus c. Okay, and this is called as symbol of or sign of integration, and we have to write dx. In general, if derivative of f of x is equal to g of x, then we say that integration g of x dx equal to f of x plus c, where this c is called as constant of integration. So whenever derivative of f of x is g of x, then this integration g of x is called as f of x plus c. So that's why we say integration is nothing but anti-derivative. Whatever formula we have studied for derivative, the reverse will be for integration. Okay, so in general this is the formula for integration. Now I will start with some formulae and we derive it for integration. Okay, so this is derivative formula and this is integration formula. Okay, now see, first of all, we all know derivative of x raised to n, it is always equal to nx to the power n minus 1. In derivative, this power will come to the base and it is reduced by minus 1. Now since derivative of x raised to n equal to nx raised to n minus 1, we say that integration of x raised to n minus 1 dx, always you have to use the symbol, this function, and you have to multiply with dx. Now integration of x raised to n minus 1 will be x raised to n, and this constant will go to the denominator and integration constant c. See here, derivative of x raised to n is nx raised to n minus 1. So integration x raised to n minus 1 will be x raised to n by n plus c. So in integration, power is increased by 1 and we have to divide that by n. In general, integration formula is, if integration x raised to n dx, which is called as power function, so this is the base formula for integration. Integration x raised to n dx equal to, always the power is increased by 1. Now here power is n, so it will be x raised to n plus 1, and you have to divide this power. So divided by n plus 1 plus c. So this is the main formula for integration. I will repeat again. Integration x raised to n dx is x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Always the power is increased by 1 and that power you have to divide it, and always you have to write in the last c, where c is constant of integration. Let us take simple example. Integration x raised to 9 dx. Okay, see here students, symbol of integration dx. Now see here, x raised to 9, a power is 9 and formula says power is increased by 1, so it will become 9 plus 1. You have to divide that power, 9 plus 1 plus c. So final answer will be x raised to 10 by 10 plus c. And what is this? This is integration x raised to 9 dx. So always power is increased by 1, that power you have to divide, n plus c. Let us take some more example. It is suppose x raised to minus 4 dx. Okay, now it is negative integer. Now since integration, so power is increased by 1. So x raised to minus 4, add 1. Okay, always same we have to divide, minus 4 plus 1 plus c. So that will become x raised to, now minus 4 plus 1 means x raised to minus 3, minus 4 plus 1 means minus 3 plus c, and this is for integration of negative integer. So in this way we have to find for integration. Okay, now student, this is about integration. Now let us take some general or some important formulae for integration. Now I will write here for derivative and we will write here for integration. Okay, now first one, we all know that derivative of a raised to x is, what is derivative of a raised to x? It is a raised to x log a. Now we will write for integration, so that integration a raised to x dx equal to a raised to x upon log a plus c. How to remember it? See, a derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. So integration of a raised to x, this log a will go to the denominator a raised to x log a plus c. Second formula, derivative of exponential function. We know that derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x. So integration of e to the power dx will be as it is, e to the power x plus c. Always you have to write plus c where c is constant of integration. Now third, now we will derive formula for trigonometric function. We all know what is derivative of sin x? It is equal to cos x. So integration cos x dx equal to sin s. Just you have to reverse the formula and write plus c. Next, derivative of cos x. What is derivative of cos x? Minus sin x. So integration of sin x. Now this negative sign will go to the right hand side. So it is minus cos x plus c. Now third, derivative of tan x. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. So integration of sec square x dx will be tan x. Just reverse the formula. Then fourth, derivative of sec x. Derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. So integration of sec x tan x dx equal to sec x plus c. Number fifth, derivative of cot x. Derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. So integration of cosec square x dx, this minus will write to the right hand side. So it is minus cot x plus c. And the last trigonometric formula, derivative of cosec x, it is equal to minus cosec x into cot x. Therefore integration of cosec x into cot x will be this minus, it will go to the right hand side, minus cosec x plus c. So these are the formula for derivative. We reverse it, we will write symbol here for integration and that will change to left hand side. So that's why we called as integration as anti-derivative. Now next we have derivative of log x. What is derivative of log x? It is equal to 1 by x. Therefore integration of 1 by x dx equal to log x plus c. Okay students. Now next, one more formula, derivative of 1 is what? Derivative of 1 is 0. Okay, because it is constant. But integration of 1 dx, it is equal to x plus c. Very important. Integration of 1 is constant. So integration dx is always equal to x plus c. Okay, so in this way you have to remember this formula. Okay, now students, some special case I will write down here. When x is replaced by another function, so we have ax plus b to the power n dx. Okay students, now see here we have formula for x raised to n dx. Integration is x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Now here instead of x, what we have? Ax. So whenever the function is other than x, you have to apply same formula. Power is increased by n plus 1. So ax plus b raised to n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. But here you have to apply one more step. Whatever will be the coefficient of x, you have to divide by that. Now here coefficient of x is a. So you have to divide by 1 by a and plus integration constant c. So whenever the function is other than x, you have to multiply that, you have to divide that coefficient, okay, in the formula. One simple example I will take. integration of 2x plus 4 raised to 3 dx. Okay students, now see here it is of the type x raised to n and integration, so we will apply the formula. In the formula n is replaced by n plus 1, so this will become 2x plus 4, 3 will become 4 and divided by 4, but here coefficient of x is what, 2, so we have to multiply with 2 and plus c. So this formula is very important. Okay, now so these are the formulae, you have to remember it. Okay, now we will start with the first exercise of this chapter. Exercise number 3.1. Okay, now students, one more thing I have to tell you, some rules for integration. Whenever there are two functions which are addition or in subtraction, so we have two functions here, integration of f of x plus g of x or integration of f of x minus g of x. So simply the rule says that you have to separate the function. First will become integration f of x dx plus minus integration of g of x dx. So separate the integration and separately you have to perform the integration. Now second rule is integration k into f of x dx. Now here f is a function of x but k is what, constant. So you have to take k out of the integration, so it will be k into f of x dx. Okay, so always the constant you have to take out of the integration and take the integration for the function of x. So remember these two rules. Now we start with exercise 3.1, very simple example. Our question is integrate the following function. Now first function is x cube plus x square minus x plus 1. Now solution. So question is integrate the following function. Now always in the solution start with I. We have to take this function as I. Write in symbol integration of x cube plus x square minus x plus 1 dx. So this is your first step, integration, and this is dx, and start with I. Now students, the functions, they are in addition or subtraction and there are 4 terms, so separate it. So first will become integration x cube dx, second will become integration x square dx minus integration x dx, and last term integration 1 dx. So we have to separate the 4 terms with plus and minus. Now take the integration. Now x cube, we know that integration x raised to n, power is increased by 1. So this 3. So 3 plus 1, similarly you have to divide by 3 plus 1 plus x square. So 2 plus 1, this is 2 plus 1 minus x, power is 1. So 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. And we know that integration 1 dx is x. And you have to write down c here. Whenever you take the integration, always write plus c. Now solve it. Now this will be x raised to 4 by 4 plus 2 plus 1 means 3 by 3 minus 1 plus 1 means 2 by 2 and plus x and plus c. And this is the solution for integration I. Next example, suppose integration 2x cube minus 5x plus 3 by x plus 4 by x cube dx. Okay, so we will start with I equal to. Now first of all, we'll write in the simplest form. Also we'll separate the terms. Now there are 5 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. So separate it. So first term will be 2x cube dx. Okay, always write dx minus second term is 5x dx plus 3 by x dx plus 4 by x raised to 5 dx. So there are 4 terms. Now students, here take out the constant term out of the integration. 2 will take out, so 2x cube dx minus 5 will be take out, so x dx. 3 will be take out, so 1 by x dx, and plus. Now here this x raised to 5, it is in the denominator. 4 we take out of the integration. Now 1 by x raised to 5 can be written as x raised to minus 5 dx. Always you have to take the power term in the numerator, equal to 2. Now integration of x cube. Now students, directly I will apply the formula. power is 3, it is increased by 1, so 3 plus 1 means 4, so x raised to 4 by 4 minus 5. Power is 1, so 1 plus 1 2, so x square by 2, 3. Now integration 1 by x is log x minus 4. Now see here, x raised to minus 5, again power function, so add 1, so minus 5 plus 1, so in denominator minus 5 plus 1, and the last term c. Now solve it. This is 2 by 4, so it is 1 by 2, x raised to 4 minus 5 by 2, x square plus 3 log x minus 4. Now x raised to minus 5 plus 4 means x raised to minus 4 and plus c. Okay students, actually this is plus 4, so it will be plus 4 here. So your final answer is x raised to 4 by 2 minus 5 by 2 x square plus 3 log x. Now this plus 4 minus 4 get cancelled, plus into minus minus, x raised to minus 4 means 1 upon x raised to 4 and plus c, and this is your I. In this way we have to solve the integration. Now let us take third example for integration. Suppose we have integration x cube plus 3 raised to x dx. Okay students, now there are two terms, so integration x cube dx plus integration 3 raised to x dx. Very simple example. Now integration x cube dx, power function, so 3 plus 1 means, so it will be x raised to 4 by 4 plus. Now integration 3 raised to x, it is of the type integration a raised to x. So instead of a we have 3, so integration a raised to x is a raised to x log a. So we will write here, instead of a we have 3, so 3 raised to x into log 3 and plus integration constant c. In this way students, we have to solve the integration. Okay, now let us take one more example. Suppose we have integration sin x plus 1 by x dx. Separate it, so it is integration sin x dx plus integration 1 by x dx. Now integration sin x is minus cos x, okay, and plus 1 by integration 1 by x is log x and plus c. So we have integration sin x is minus cos x plus integration 1 by x is log x plus c. So students, in this chapter just you have to remember all the formulas and just you have to apply it, and directly you have to take the integration. And the one step is more important, whenever you take the integration you have to write here plus c. Okay, so in this way we have started with exercise 3.1. okay, thank you students.